Hey, my friends. Teresa Rose here, known as Firehouse Medium. I want to talk about spirit when your loved one passes. And a question was asked about age. Do we age in spirit? And how does spirit come through? What do they look like? In other words, do they look like the age that they passed? So it's kind of a two-part question. So I'm going to go back as far as like babies and miscarriages or terminated pregnancies, like all that energy is still with you and around you, and it doesn't matter again how we get to spirit side. We all go to the same place we came from, and that's a place of love. From my understanding, like kids, babies, they do age if they choose to do so on spirit side, and vice versa. When it's our time to cross over, we get to choose what age we wanna be. I'll use my dad as an example. How I see my dad is actually he looks like he's in his 30s to me, even though he was 62 when he passed. To me, he presents himself to me like in his 30s. You could be whatever age you want to be. You can be, do, and have whatever you want on spirit side. But when your loved ones come through for me, they're going to give me information and things that you're going to remember when they were physically here. So let me give you an example. This just happened today. I did a reading today. A young gentleman was coming to my awareness. He was like 26 years old when he passed, but it's been so many years. And he presented himself to me like a young gentleman that was like 26 years old. And how he presents himself on spirit side, that's completely up to him. Because we have free will on spirit side too as well, but with love, everything's with love. All right. And then the second part of that question was that I feel asphyxiation or when a suicide comes to my awareness. The question was asked, do I see them healthy? Guys, remember, once we cross over, we shed the ego, the fear, the suffering, the pain, and then it's literally it's love and bliss on spirit side of life. So you never have to worry if your loved ones aren't good, because they are good. Um, you're not. We're not. We have to go through the grieving process, but they're good. And on the heels of that suicide, I also want to put in there too that um, there's a lot of stigma around that. Like, oh, if you commit suicide, you're going to somewhere else. No, we all go to the same place we came from, and I want to reassure you and let you know that suicide, there's so much suffering around suicide when you're here. It's mental, emotional, it's all of those things. And why would somebody suffer more on spirit side because they chose to take their own life? um I would not recommend that by any means. I would not recommend hitting that hot red button, so to speak. Definitely seek, if you're thinking or feeling about suicide, seeking help for that. But I want those to know that are grieving the loss from a suicide, that they are good, and they are treated just like any other passing, whether it's a tragic passing, an illness. They're greeted by their loved ones from spirit side. They take their hand in this life and take them on to the next. I hope that answers that questions, you guys. I go live every Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, on my Teresa Rose Facebook page, as well as YouTube. Those readings are free. I would love to connect with you guys over there. You guys have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day.